Welcome, eco-warriors and tech enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the digital jungle where bits and bytes meet birds and bees.
Ah, yes. Where the only thing greener than the forests is the energy-efficient AI crunching their data.
Exactly, Tom. We're exploring how machine learning is revolutionizing pattern recognition in ecosystems. It's like giving Mother Nature a super-powered magnifying glass. Imagine David Attenborough, but instead of a soothing voice, he's got a supercomputer for a brain. That's essentially what machine learning is doing for ecosystem analysis.
Right? And unlike Sir David, this AI never needs a tea break. It's constantly processing vast amounts of environmental data, finding patterns that would make even the keenest human observer's head spin.
Exactly. It's like trying to find Waldo, but instead of a striped shirt, you're looking for subtle changes in species distribution across an entire continent.
And the practical implications are huge. We're talking about early detection of deforestation, tracking endangered species, even predicting ecosystem responses to climate change.
But Tom, I can hear our listeners asking, isn't this just robots taking jobs from hardworking ecologists? Fear not, nature lovers. It's more like giving those ecologists a superpowered sidekick. Now let's talk about the fuel that powers this eco-AI. Big data. It's like Mother Nature decided to start a blog and just can't stop posting.
Absolutely, Mark. We're drowning in data from satellites, sensor networks, field observations. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose of environmental information.
And that's where machine learning swoops in like a digital superhero. It can process this data deluge faster than you can say, biodiversity assessment.
Indeed. For instance, AI can now identify and count species from images or audio recordings with incredible accuracy. It's like having an army of interns, but they never get tired or mistake a lemur for a squirrel.
The key takeaway here is that machine learning isn't just making things faster, it's opening up entirely new avenues of research. We're seeing patterns and connections that were previously invisible to us. But before we get too starry-eyed about our new AI overlords, let's talk about some of the challenges. It's not all rainbows and algorithms in the world of eco-AI.
Too right, Mark. One major issue is the quality and quantity of training data. You can't just feed an AI a few wildlife documentaries and expect it to become an expert ecologist.
Exactly. It's particularly tricky for rare or endangered species. You can't exactly ask the last white rhino to pose for a few thousand photos to train your AI.
And then there's the black box problem. Some machine learning models are so complex that even their creators can't fully explain how they arrive at their conclusions.
Right, which can be a bit awkward when you're trying to inform policy decisions. Trust me, the computer says so doesn't always fly in scientific or political circles. Now, Tom, let's map this out using our trusty Wardley map. If we look at the evolution axis,
I see where you're going. Traditional ecological observation methods are firmly in the custom-built phase, while machine learning and IoT sensors are racing towards product and even commodity.
exactly. And on the value chain axis, we see ecosystem health and biodiversity at the top, underpinned by data collection, analysis, and ultimately, the machine learning algorithms themselves.
Fascinating. So the strategic focus should be on accelerating the development of these technologies while ensuring they translate into actionable conservation strategies?
Spot on, Tom. It's a delicate balance of pushing the tech forward while keeping one foot firmly planted in ecological expertise. We don't want our AI getting too caught up in the trees and missing the forest, so to speak. Well, folks, we've journeyed through the digital wilderness of AI-powered ecosystem analysis. From big data deluges to machine learning marvels, it's clear that technology is giving us a whole new lens to view and protect our natural world.
Indeed, Mark. It seems the future of conservation is as much about algorithms as it is about alligators. But let's not forget, at the end of the day, it's still up to us humans to act on these AI-generated insights.
Absolutely right, Tom. So, dear listeners, next time you're out in nature, remember, that bird you're watching might just be watching you back. Through the eyes of an AI, of course. Until next time, keep it green and keep it smart.